Hey, GutFoxx here. It's Sunday, and you know what that means. Mailbag Day. The sponsor today is television, for turning me into the man I am today, and not the one my parents wanted. I'll do questions first, followed by game predictions at the end. First one from Brandon Green. Where did the name GutFoxx come from? Contrary to what it may seem, it took a long time to figure out what I wanted for a username. I've used a few over the years, from AOL to band names on Xbox. I've churned through a few. But the name GutFoxx came from a man who lived long ago. I stabbed that man. Or at least the man who stabbed the man from long ago. Anyways, it's a long way of saying that it's been passed down through the generations, and I have it. But I wanted something harsh, also reference to something I like. I like The Simpsons. In Season 9, there was an episode where the kids all get stranded on a tropical island. Very Lord of the Flies. Anyways, Bart is really hungry on this tropical island and says his tummy is growling. To which Nelson gives him the stare down. Bart quickly responds, I mean stomach, gut, crap factory. So that's how I chose the name Gut. I wanted to be harsh, but not crap factory harsh. I'm very PG-13. As for Fox, it's one of my favorite lines from The Simpsons, from one of my favorite episodes. When Homer goes to get the lemon tree back from Shelbyville, the car impound owner, who looks a little bit like Homer, says Homer must be stupider than he looks. To which Homer replies, stupider like a fox. So that's me, a crap factory that's stupider like a fox. I've linked that last one in the description so you get a taste of it, but I couldn't find the first one on YouTube, unfortunately. So next question is from Doug. It says 4th, question mark. So Doug's asking about the 4th century AD, the century of Constantine the Great. He moved the capital of Rome to Constantinople. Nowadays we know it as Istanbul, not Constantinople. Germanic tribes plagued the Roman Empire from 376 onward, and marked the beginning of the end for the Western Roman Empire. Invented during this period was the stirrup, the earliest Christian Bibles, and the Kama Sutra. Talk about two wildly different books, although both will have you on your knees. I don't give a damn about my name. Ask the next question. Fruity Pebbles or Cocoa Pebbles? Well, I don't give a damn. I'm a man. My breakfast consists of rock pebbles and 12-year-old scotch. The only fruity and cocoa I know are my skin moisturizers. I've also got a friend named Fruity, but that's a whole different story. Next question from Cody Fidel. When do you think gold and elite badges will go up in price? I have like 120 gold badges and 15 elite from the PAX LMAO. They'll increase for a few days after Road to the Playoffs and MVP sets drop, but fall soon after due to toppers and warehouse sets. You could potentially make some profit by buying now and selling once those drop, but I wouldn't hold on to them too much longer after the promo that's coming out. Probably early November-ish. Alright, Antonio Howard asks, my opponent's motion a wide receiver to provide extra block or chip block. Is there a way to stop that? You can't stop an opponent from motioning their players. All you can do is adjust your defense. And if they're doing it consistently, then you know where they're running the ball if that's how they're motioning it into. I would shift your D-line and linebackers to where the wide receiver is going. And depending on who your user, maybe move your user close to where that wide receiver is headed to. But if they're doing it from pass formations, that's one less wide receiver you have to worry about. Happy days. King X Cole Gaming. I hope we do get alternate uniforms. EA confirmed, Friday on Twitter, that we aren't getting alternate uniforms this year, unfortunately for us all. So pour out your liquor for our past friends. Alternate uniforms. Alright, top floor door. Do you only do draft champions on Saturday? I took this as a invite to talk about my Madden 16 schedule. I haven't really set one yet. I have so many series from 15 that I love that I haven't done in 16, like the Peer Pressure series or Madden Ultimatum strategy sessions. I was thinking I'd dedicate one day a week to draft champions, but I'm not sure yet. I'm thinking the schedule will resemble something like Market Mondays, Miscellaneous Video Tuesdays, where I do fun stuff or random stuff, Player Review Wednesdays, Silver Squad Thursdays, Mutt News or a podcast I was asked to be on, or interviews on Friday. Saturday would be head-to-head gameplay, and Sunday would be mailbag. But that schedule could change, but that's kind of the rough outline right now. I wish I could devote more time to this and bring you guys much more content, but there are so many days of the week, and unfortunately, I can't get all the stuff that I want to do done. Anyways, you guys should let me know if there's anything you all want to see on the channel that isn't here yet. Body bag toe tags, sorry. What offensive playbook do you use? I use the Steelers on offense for both my Silver Squad and main squad. I like the gun split close and strong formations. Also, the 5 wide set is nice for, when you really need to get down the field with crossing patterns and flies patterns. And also there's a halfback screen and halfback fly that's pretty nice. They also got some bunch sets there now with man press coming into fashion. Off the line wide receivers can be motioned, and off the line tight ends on drags can be unbumpable. So Chris Rico asks the next one, great game, bro. How do you feel about the strip being useless this year? I really try to make strip work, but like the word fletch just doesn't seem to be catching on. But I did promise Chris in the comments that I'd do a video on the strip, and I hope to keep that promise soon. Josh McDonald's, are you going to do a prediction of this week's games like you did last week? All right, let's transition to it. Let's do it. I was 6-10 in week 3 and 8-6 in week 5, so pretty bad so far. Again, always bet against the Fox. For week 6, I can't predict the Thursday night game, but it was a good one. Well played, New Orleans. You saved your season. All right, so I'm going to look at Yahoo and go through my predictions, and here they are. All right, Cincinnati at Buffalo. Cincinnati's favored by 3.5. I'm going to take them. The only reason I'm doing this is because Tyrod Taylor looks hurt, an MCL issue, and Cincinnati's fire. But Buffalo's got a very good team too, so this should be actually a pretty darn good game. Hopefully, Tyrod plays, because you always want the studs to play. Denver at Cleveland. Denver's favored by 4. Denver's defense is probably the best in the league this year, or statistically so far. But Cleveland has been putting up some good numbers. If only they went to Money Manziel, they could, be the best team in the league at drinking and driving. I will take Denver, who's favored by 4. So I'm taking 2 favorites right in a row. 4 points, whatever. I'm going to stick with it. Chicago at Detroit. Detroit is favored by 3. So basically, Vegas thinks, because 3 points for the home team is given. So Vegas thinks the teams here are equal between Detroit and Chicago. And I'm going to take Detroit here at home. I think they're going to win the game by more than 3 points. I'll just leave it at that. Miami at Tennessee. Miami here is given 2.5 points. I'll take Miami here. Might as well take the dog. Even though it's a road dog, I'm just going to go with Miami. I feel the new coach will motivate the team here. Maybe get Lamar Miller going more. Off it in the run game. All right, Kansas City at Minnesota. Minnesota is giving 4 points. 4 points is a lot. I think that's a couple points too high for this game. Although Minnesota could easily win this game, I think I like the value here on Kansas City. Washington at the Jets. The Jets are giving 6 points, but I don't think it matters. I think Jets will cover over Washington. Arizona at Pittsburgh. I don't like Michael Vick. I heard Roethlisberger's not going to play, so I will take Arizona and their deadly defense. Bruce Arians, I think, would like a revenge game against a team that laid him off a few years ago, and he has become the best coach in the NFL since that time, him and Belichick. Nice job, Roonies. All right, Houston at Jacksonville. I don't know. I'm going to go with Houston. Is this game ending? No, I don't think it is. I got a few more games to predict. Game can't end. All right, Houston at Jacksonville. Houston's favored by 1.5. Houston's got to get out of this rut, right? Let's go with them. I think J.J. Watt dominates Jacksonville, although as much as the D lineman can dominate. Carolina at Seattle. Seattle's given 6.5 points. That's a few points too high for me. Carolina's got a solid team. I heard Kuechly's going to be back. Coming off the bye. I mean, it's at Seattle, which always scares you. Cam Newton. Yeah, let's stick Carolina. 6.5 points. I like it. All right, San Diego at Green Bay. Green Bay's favored by 10. I think this is a very solid line, and I think this is 50-50 on it, but I'm going to take Green Bay. I think Aaron Rodgers bounces back. Green Bay's defense stays tough. So as you'll notice, I've been in this pause screen for a while. I got pause glitched. The player that I am playing against, I sent him a message with one word saying classy. He responded with, Haha. Something along those lines. And I was disappointed. So, let's finish off the game predictions. Baltimore at San Fran. Baltimore is giving 2.5 points to San Fran at home. I'm going to take the home dog here. Baltimore hasn't looked good, but I think both teams have struggled strongly this year. I don't just think that they have. So I'm going to take San Fran with 2.5. It seems like a point too high. New England at Indianapolis, 7.5 points. New England, oh my God, they're good. But a rivalry game at Indy, as much as you can call it a rivalry game, 7.5 points seems a little high to me. I can see New England easily covering. But I'm going to take Indianapolis at home there, 7.5 points. Luck, I think, is going to turn his, what do you say, call it luck around? No. And I think I'm on Bradshaw. Might give them some more offensive spark, much as he can. All right, last one. The Giants at Philadelphia Monday night. 4 points. Philadelphia's favored by. Again, I think it's 1 point too high. Although Odell being injured kind of worries me. He could easily swing this line depending on his play. But I'm going to take the Giants. Hopefully he plays. All right, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you tomorrow.